everybody, welcome to the Trash Mob. This is our Dungeon World campaign, and my name is Bolthra. Tonight is episode 2, where we are going to be returning to the city of Greygarden to find out some things that have been going on with the characters. If this is your first time with us, thank you for joining us, and please be sure to give this video a like and subscribe if you would. To our returning viewers, welcome back. Glad you're enjoying the content, and we're glad you're here. I think someone wants to share something on their screen, so I think I'm going to pop it up real fast, and we'll talk to Vivi first.
Tweet, tweet. It is I, Sparrow Darkwing, the little bird who tweets in the night. Your favorite Greygarden resident. Psych, it's actually me. That was actually a doppelganger imposter playing me. I'm Viv, and I play Sparrow Darkwing, Kinkelfurter fan and prophet. And I just got my braces taken off, so I will be talking with my teeth out all session.
And if you're not careful, she might bite you. So let's talk to Jeffrey.
Hi, everybody. Boy, I can't top that. I'm Jeff. I'm going to be playing Amber, the so sugary sweet you'll break your teeth. Nice cleric, half dwarf, half human.
All right. And let's talk to Jen.
Hi, I'm Jen. I'm playing Helga, a vegetarian barbarian. And that's really all you need to know. She wrestled a centaur, arm wrestled a centaur last time, so that was fun.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
Oh, gorgeous. I'm sorry, I'm mispronouncing the name.
Gorgeous.
And let's meet Q.
Hey everybody, I'm Q. I'm playing Killian, the irascible ranger. And last week I discovered the joys of mac and cheese.
That's true. That's true.
Have you never had mac and cheese before?
Well, I mean, Quentin had.
Oh.
Killian had not.
Oh, I was like, Q, what?
That's how he and Amber bonded.
I forgot about that. My
Bonded
bad.
over mac and
Buffalo
cheese.
frog wings.
I thought this was a fourth wall kind of thing, and I was like, wait, you've never? I was like, this topped my thing. I was like, confessions.
No, because we can't do that. The only external food we can bring in is
Squirrel nuts.
Squirrel?
the little
Really?
ice cream balls.
Oh, right.
No.
Minnie Mouse. Minnie Mouse.
Minnie Mouse.
Yes.
I found the cooler for those. I immediately thought of you.
Aw, thank you. I will get that sponsorship one day.
Yes, you and that upcoming sponsorship.
Right. We are going to start with our first scene. And we actually start outside the gates of the city. These are the upper level gates. Because again, remember the city has been built on the sections of the older sections. So the Undercity is really the original city. And then above the 3 levels of that are the merchants levels. And then the most beautiful levels, those of the nobility, on the top level. And we come into a view of one of the gates coming into the city, where 2 guards are blocking the entrance, and they are looking out at an exasperated Killian, who stands next to a bear by the name of Curly, who we haven't seen in quite a while. Curly's a little grumpy this morning. Nobody kind of came out and saw her, so she kind of slept outside all night. And we come in to hear one of the guards say, "Now listen, pal, I told you. That thing isn't coming in here unless it's on a leash. And even then, I'm not sure we should be letting a bear in here." Grrr. Yep, exactly.
Look, kid, I swear. Look, I give you my word. She's fine. It'll be great. As long as we keep her away from any wooden doors.
Wouldn't do. No. I don't think you're listening here. We can't just have bears tromping around here where the nobility are.
Well, I'll keep her down in the lower levels. It'll be all right.
Yeah, you can't get to the lower levels except coming through here. So,
That's a stupid design.
are you saying that our noble city wasn't built well?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, you're certainly not getting in with that attitude. And the guard crosses his shoulders.
I mean, have you been
Shoulders, excuse me, crosses his arms.
Have you actually walked around it? I mean, gone from level to level. It's not great.
Still, the bear's got to be on a rope or something. It's not coming in.
All right. I'll think about it. I gotta find some rope.
Ooh.
All right,
I should just
How
let
about
Viv
this?
do
How
the
about
voice of
Sure,
Carly
why
from now on.
She's really good at finding things. You can deputize her.
I don't care if she can find honey in a tree. That bear is not coming in unless it is on a rope or a leash or some sort of cage. Even would be even better.
All right, fine. I'll see what I can do. We'll be back.
Okay.
And we'll disappear and see if we can find some rope. I don't think I even have rope on my inventory. But we can rustle up some vines and plait a rope.
Okay. That sounds like the first roll of the evening.
Yep. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the collar around me and the end of it in her mouth.
Okay, following the letter of the law.
Mhm.
Let's see. That sounds like a hunt and track roll. No, actually, no, that wouldn't work. Not hunt and track, because you're not really looking for animals.
Although we have used that when we were searching for.
Yeah, you know what?
Or just because
Yeah.
we couldn't think of anything else.
Yeah, we couldn't think of anything else. So yeah.
All right. Oh, snake eyes.
Oh. All right. Well, mark some experience.
Yay.
Experience.
What you do find is some very, very itchy ivy that wouldn't hold a toddler, but you've now put this around your neck, and it's very, very itchy.
It's all right. As long as I can get her to hold it in her mouth.
She's like, she knows better.
Marnie got it. You got it.
She knew what it was.
Hey, you mean poison ivy? Why didn't you say something earlier? I gotta go find some mud and honey.
Okay. We're gonna come back to Killian because it sounds like it might be taking him a little
Having
while
trouble,
to,
yeah.
to
At least
resolve.
I didn't end up in a tree this time.
We next come to Amber on this fine morning, and she had a lot of fun yesterday, meeting her new friends and all that sort of thing. But then she remembers in the morning, I have responsibilities at the clinic.
Oh, crumbs. Oh boy. She starts getting up and just tossing her stuff together.
And Helga, you notice Amber seems a little distraught.
You okay there, Amber?
Oh, dewdrops. I'm fine. Just
Dewdrops.
yeah. Cause. Anyway, sorry. I gotta get ready. I'm
For what?
really late. Well, I have responsibilities. I gotta go to the clinic, and I gotta say my
Okay.
prayers,
Okay,
and my parents must be worried sick about me, and
Oh no.
Do they normally worry about you that much? You are an adult, right?
I mean, yeah, but I usually go home at night, and I didn't say any word or anything, and I mean, honestly, Dad's probably gonna be a little bit more worried than Mom, but yeah, I'm really sorry, but I have to go.
Okay. I'll see you at the clinic if I need more help, I guess.
Okay, feel free, and I'll make you some more bread, and maybe I'll even more. You guys aren't going anywhere just yet, right?
I'm not.
Okay, because I definitely gonna want to talk to my parents before I guess I go with you. It sounds like I might. I don't know.
Well, if you
that's
want to,
okay
you'd be
with all of
welcome to
you.
join us.
Okay. Whew, that's a big thought.
Yeah,
Can't
well,
think
you
about-
don't have to think about it right away. You know, go do your thing. It's fine.
Yep. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
So you'll have to scramble up to the middle levels to get back to your clinic. It'll take you a few moments. I picture her running between people, dodging in and out.
Sorry. Excuse me. Pardon me. Oops. Sorry.
As
Watch
she
where you're
arrives,
going.
as she
Oh,
arrives. at
hey,
the
Hobart.
May the warming God be with you.
Mm-hmm.
And also with you. Bye.
As she arrives at the clinic, she finds Mother Superior standing at the front, arms crossed over her chest, tapping her toe fiercely. Now, Amber is not necessarily an initiate. She is a cleric, but not the highest level yet. So she still has some daily responsibilities to the clinic, and she says, "Amber Forgeglow, you are 3 minutes late."
I am so sorry, Mother Superior. I promise it's not going to happen again.
See that it does not.
Yes, ma'am.
We have had many patients arrive this morning. There seems to be sort of some virus going about, mostly in the Undercity. If a plague breaks out, well, we'll be overwhelmed. So get to your station and do your best.
Amber's eyes are just dinner plates. Yes.
Okay. And she begins to see her first patient of the day. Seems like mostly right now just kind of a lot of hacking and coughing. Maybe just kind of a viral thing going on, like Mother Superior suggested. But she will be spending some time there this morning, as the line of patients seems to just be growing by the minute. We are going to switch to Sparrow. How does he wake up at the princess?
So he wakes up in his regular old form, as you know. Hair just pushed back nice, fluffed up, eyes just looking to the world. I can't hold this up forever, actually, which is funny, but yeah, I'll have to figure something else out. But I don't know, he probably wakes up in his sister's room, maybe to like the baby fussing, just cotton mouth.
His sister says, "Nice of you to finally wake up."
Oh, yeah, I've had very on and off hours since I traveled, so it's you don't know how much I miss the bed.
Well, even though this is a house of pleasure, there's still work to be done.
Can't enjoy vacation. No, you're right. I'm a man of many responsibilities, many needs. What do you need of me, dearest Falcon?
Well, first of all, Shorty didn't come back.
I will go investigate that.
Okay.
Yes. And I'm gonna tweak the baby's cheek before I go. I'm like, why aren't you just the cutest with your baby pitching around? Yes, you are.
The baby giggles, but is intrigued with whatever they're being fed. When you get down to the lounge, you run into Gorgias, or I'm always fucking up his name. It's
Gorgeous.
Gorgias, and he says, "Morning, Sparrow."
Morning, Gorgeous. How are you doing?
Good. I'm worried about Shorty. He didn't come back.
I'm gonna go check.
Oh no! And then Sparrow disappeared.
Sparrow
Right
moves
away.
very quickly out of the building.
we are going to then switch back to Killian, who's now covered himself in some mud, and is maybe going to make another attempt at finding some rope.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, I did better.
Okay.
But not by much. Let's see. Wisdom's 2, 6. Shit.
Okay.
Just missed it.
Experience.
Okay. Well, this time it's not poison ivy, but
It's poison oak.
Yeah. He's looking around like, well, maybe I can find some hemp or something, but that seems like that would take an awful long time to weave that into some rope.
Right. Got to process that first.
Yeah, that's going to take way too long. Curly has just laid down and fallen asleep. She's
tired. She was up all night worrying about me.
Yeah, exactly. So you should see the trails of her tears. So at this point, you haven't really found anything outside that in a reasonable amount of time you can weave into a rope.
I'm gonna have to go buy a rope. God, I hate that.
Now, in the city, the merchants level, there's what they call adventurers supplies that sell ropes and those kinds of things. Down in the Undercity, there's some leather shops that might have some things that are a little sturdier, might be a little more expensive, and maybe have some interesting stories to go with. But you do have a couple options where you could buy some rope, and what you'd have to do is you have to go back into the city, come back out, grab Curly, then bring her back in. So
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
okay.
Let's hit that leather shop. Maybe we can find something nice, a nice collar that'll
Okay.
appease her somewhat.
Okay. And this is going to take you almost all morning to do this, kind of trekking into the city. The shop called the Crackling Whip has just opened. The proprietor is a gnome, of all things. A small gnome. She has a kind of long black hair, wears a robe of gray color. Isn't wearing leather or anything like that. She's kind of wearing a light robe, but she is wearing a necklace with a Kinkelfurter insignia on it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah. Good morning, ma'am. Flashes.
morning. She looks up.
I have a little bit of a problem. See, I have this bear. It's a friend of mine. I want to bring her.
Oh, okay, a bear. Okay. That's fine. We hear all types here.
Yeah. And they won't let me bring her in if I don't put her like on a leash or a rope or something. I'm hoping we can
Well, we here don't believe in kink shaming anyone, so we'll get you what you need, and you can get back to your fun, shall we say?
All right. That's great. Yeah, so I want to do something real nice for her because she's always been there.
Oh, she's gonna take you over, show you this
Good, yeah.
amazing section of collars. There's some that are pink and sparkly. There's some that are more subdued colors. They're quite expensive. These appear to be. This is probably a kink shop that probably really a lot of the customers are from the upper city who probably sneak down here to buy stuff, but they realize those people have money to spend. So,
Right.
So she's like, these are the finest collars we have. We have some good iron chains that go with them.
Oh no chain. Just a nice rope, maybe some plaited leather or something like that. We just need to appease the guards so they'll let her in.
I would really suggest leather. I don't think rope looks very good. I mean, if this bear is truly your friend, you really want them to look their best.
Oh, absolutely. And we should probably maybe see about a matching one for me because she'd probably take it a little bit better if.
Oh sure. Yeah, let me. Let's just measure you. So she's kind of like, if you wouldn't mind coming down a little bit.
Oh yeah, right, fine. And so I'll go down lotus position.
Okay. Yeah, she takes out a tape measure, measures your neck. She says, "Your friend, how big is their neck?"
Yeah, about 3 times as big as mine.
Three times.
Yeah, she's a grizzly.
Well, I mean that's fine. Let me see what we've got for something like that. She's kind of looking around and she's like, I might be able to snap 2 together.
That could work. I don't know. Yeah,
And
I mean,
she's-
how much is this going to set me back before we start getting too complicated?
Well, your collar is going to be 2 gold. And then these other collars, I could probably do... I'll do 3 for the 2 of them.
Oh, that's real nice.
Give you a little bit of a break on that.
Yeah, sure. I mean, okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm just making sure we weren't
Okay.
talking tens of pieces of gold here.
Oh, well. Let's see what else we might need. So she gets the 2 collars and she actually just solders them together so that it's like one bigger leash or collar rather. And she says, "Okay, well, now let's look at a leather leash for you."
Yeah, something about 10 feet or so we can.
And she's like, "Oh, you really gonna let them wander far?" So she goes over and finds this one, and actually finds something that's not too expensive. But then has takes that out and says, "And you're just gonna snap it right on here on the collar. And did you need a leash for yourself, sir?"
Now I'm going to connect the 2 together.
Oh, that'll be fun. Okay, well then she basically kind of gives you a blue one, and then she says, "How about a pink one for your friend?"
I think I might want the pink one.
Whichever one you like. It doesn't matter. Again, no judgment here. So she rings you up for the everything, and she says the leashes. I could do 8 for everything.
Sounds good. All right. Here's 9 for being such a good.
Well, bless you, sir.
Working with
Bless you.
This sort of strange situation. And if I, meet anybody else out there with some animal friends that need to get into the city, I will point them to here.
Of course. We are appreciative of all referrals. And what was your name, fine sir?
Oh, I'm Killian Dare.
Killian. My name is Teeny. It's short for Martini.
That's nice. I like that.
And I'm a gnome. I'm allowed to make short jokes. So she hands you all of your sales, and you are now free to wander back up to the upper level to then go retrieve your friend.
All right. I'm going to show those guards.
Okay. We're going to switch from Killian. We're going to go back to Amber. You've now been working probably for about 3 hours straight, just patient after patient. A lot of people coughing. They all seem to have about the same symptoms, and they all seem to have started about within the same day. Really, yesterday they all started to feel really awful. Starting yesterday, a couple of them are mumbling about, "I wonder if we offended the warmed god somehow." I mean, nothing's changed to my knowledge.
Oh, I'm sure that's not the case. Here, I've made some tea. It's got some mint and honey in it, so that hopefully should help. And then I made some poultice. You can. It's unpleasant, I know, but it's some crabgrass and garlic. You can place it up your nose, and it might help. It'll be gross for a bit, but I promise you'll feel much better. Dwarven remedy.
If you insist, you're the cleric.
All right. Feel better. Hi, I'm Amber. How can I make your day a blessing?
And yeah, it just the line just doesn't seem to slow down. Helga, what have you been up to besides wishing Amber a good day?
Right. Yeah, that's kind of all I did so far. I don't know. I think she's going to go walk around whatever level of town they're in and see what's what.
They would be in the Undercity right now.
Yeah, that's fine. Nobody's going to fight me in the Undercity.
And Sparrow seems to be getting ready to head out.
All right.
So.
Oh, is that my cue?
Yes.
You talk to Helga.
Helga, so listen, a friend of mine went out last night on like a request of mine, and they didn't come back, and so I'm just gonna go check it out. Do you like want to come with me, or do you want to go see Redhead Shoddy at the Whirlwind Gods, or?
I'll go help you find your friend. That seems important.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I was really hoping you'd say that. So that's actually great. Right, we're gonna go try and see his last whereabouts, and find out what we can do. Yeah, I mean, he usually knows how to handle himself, but the guy he was looking after did say he was from the Thieves Guild, so...
All right. Well, you guys wander outside of the Pink Princess and begin to look through the different neighborhoods. Neither of you really have anything that's helpful for like tracking, but what I would say is that Sparrow, being a city child, I would say make a wisdom roll, please.
Wisdom, okay.
So that you'd kind of be like, okay, well, I have an idea, kind of where the maybe some of the places that Shorty might have looked.
Sometimes I forget to do my Kinkelfurter, kind of spiritual thing, and it really shows because I just rolled 2 ones.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
4.
Okay.
What
Roll. Okay, well, you got experience with that. And it could be a painful lesson. You and Helga search for about 2 hours. You're all over the neighborhood. No sign of Shorty. And you start to feel a little bit of despair in your heart, which is something I don't think Sparrow typically feels.
No, the only spare he feels is sparrow,
Well played.
Or spare parts, but despair. I don't know.
When you stop and you're starting to think about this is amazing. It's just I've never felt this. You look on a wall in the alley near you, and that's where you see the symbol of your god, Kinkelfurter, spray painted on the wall in bright pink paint.
Spirit. Is this... God, is that you?
You hear a voice seemingly somewhere around you. Now, Helga does not hear this. It just says, "Remember your vow."
Fuck, what was my vow?
Well, in last season, when she had accidentally killed one of her fellow party members.
Oh, yeah.
She had begun praying to Kinkelfurter.
Oh, yeah?
Begging perhaps for some sort of divine intervention. I promise I will turn my life around. I will devote myself to you.
Oh, fuck. I forgot.
Right.
Oh, but to be fair, Was this like to save Helga? Or was this because I murdered Sulfur Heart?
This hurts.
Uh-oh.
I have no memory of this.
Me when I forget that vow. Ooh, okay. Yeah, and he's like, okay. Not gonna lie. Totally down for it. And like Helga's just watching him like talk. to the
Helga
wall.
hears you talking. So.
Yep. Whatever's going on, just do your thing.
Thanks Helga. Is there like an instruction manual or like a step-by-step or maybe like, a 10-step program on how to best follow Kinkelfurter when you swear to turn your life to his service? And like anything really. No? Okay.
It doesn't speak back to you.
Alright, well, what is Kinkelfurter like? He likes sex. He likes healing. He likes the protection of children.
He's the god of prostitutes.
Yeah, there's that. I was kind of just, overarching things. Oh my god, does he want me to be a prostitute, no? I don't think he would. I don't want to be a prostitute. I mean, being a prostitute's fine, but me personally, I can use my talents better elsewhere. Like, I could lock a pig and not give a blowjob. You know what? We'll put a pin in it and think about it as we go about our day to try and figure out what kind of cryptic message is of my sexual healing. Okay. So he just needs to go around and spread his twinkness to the masses and just heal the world by being the ultimate rogue twink. No, that can't happen. Okay,
Now,
we need to find
in
out
the
things.
Undercity, there are temples to Kinkelfurter, but they are referred to generally as gambling houses, brothels, occasionally a leather shop, because Kinkelfurter's adherents, as his aspirants, I think that's the word I'm looking for.
Aspirants, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. all seek to worship in their own ways. Some would see it as perhaps selfish, but you see it as sometimes giving back to the community. Everybody wants pleasure. Some people want pain. Some want to gamble. Some want to fight. But in the end, it's all giving love to Kinkelfurter.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes you have to not be as selfish about it and devote yourself to furthering the faith.
I need to be a religious top. I can no longer be a boyhood boisterous bottom. No, sir. I have stepped directly into the faith. I see what my job here is now. And he's gonna turn to Helga and be like, I actually don't. But
Okay.
I kind of get it. I feel like I'm on the verge of it. Like, like he's edging my mind right now, just like a gentle tease. Like I'm right there at the precipice. Boom, white explosion in my mind. Blanks out, I'll have the idea. But like, I'm not gonna lie. Do you know that, okay, fun fact for you guys that I learned, because my friend's LSAT, but this is actually, I think, a true fact. Canaries have small brains. And like, because they're a bird, but their brain gets big when they are in mating season, and it makes them unable to fly. And so when they have to fly, they literally shrink their brains temporarily, and then when they land and they want to fuck, their brains grow back to big size. So I think that's kind of like what Sparrow does with his entire life. Like,
Okay.
he's flying small brain canary. And then, like, occasionally when a good idea needs to happen, and, you know, the mating season is just in relation to Kinkelfurter, I guess, that's when Big Brain happens. But then his mobility is shot because he can't process ideas and move. He has to do
Boom, he's grounded.
This is a kid who I swear cannot walk and chew gum, alright? He can walk and, like, you know, twirl knives, but, like, he can't do these things. Like, he's sitting, like, on a box right now, and his, like, face is, like, kind of flushed. Like, you see, like, a vein popping. He's thinking so hard. And he's like, I need to be more religious. God needs... I don't know what to do.
His brain grew 3 sizes that day.
Like, I'm thinking with my upper head, I swear. But, like... Okay, so I need to not be selfish. I need to. Well, I think the least selfish thing I could do is try and rescue my friend. You know, like I'm serving the people,
Yeah.
and then, you know, by chance find my brother, and then by chance find some way to serve the community. Maybe we can host, like, you know, an orgy discount at Pink Princess or something.
I have no idea how that.
Bring 3 friends, get 1 in free.
Yeah. But we'll
For Freaky
workshop.
Friday. So.
Well, wouldn't you wish Wednesday? You know,
Don't forget about Taco Tuesday.
Oh my.
Southside Saturday, you know? But yeah, so he's got to kind of take that all in, just rub the cymbal a little bit. He's like, I'm getting the vibes, Maybe I'm not getting the vibes. I don't, you know, I'm not going to lie, Kinkelfurter. I am, you know, at your service. I am not the sharpest pair of scissors in the shed. I'll admit, you know, I'm deadly when it comes to it. But mental fortitude and capacity, I'm afraid, is not really in your domain. And I feel like when it came to that, you gave it to my sister, and then you kind of, you know, poured it all into Connie. And then you went to Sparrow, and you were like, well, I can give you, like, a drip once a month. And I'm like, all right, cool, that's fine with me. I think
August just like,
asking.
what?
I think we need to go on a walk and keep looking for my friend. I'll process this as we go, but I don't.
You do remember one bit of wisdom. It's almost like a proverb in a way. If you want to play, you gotta pay.
Why is my God feeling kind of scary right now, guys?
I remember
Guys, this is what happens
this
when
is
you
the
get
God you
organized.
came up with. So
Yeah.
way back
Like,
in season 1.
I literally made him, but like now I'm like, whoa, the consequences of my own actions. I'm like, you're not just
Oh,
like a silly,
wow.
goofy dude. I was like, whoa. This is what happens when you get with
you remember
organized
that bit of
religion.
wisdom. There is apparently different proverbs attributed to Kinkelfurter, and the first one is, if you want to play, you gotta pay. Perhaps it speaks of sacrifice. Perhaps it's just a...
Prostitution.
Exactly.
You know,
But-
face value or a hidden message.
There's
So I gotta pay
there's no reward without
a prize.
exactly.
Okay. So I gotta pay. Since when do I owe a debt to God? How do you pay God? You know, maybe it's like something spiritual. Do I meditate? Shorty's still out there. And he's a big fan of Kinkelfur. I gotta find Shorty.
Okay.
Helga's
I
just
got
waiting
a-
and listening like,
So sorry, Helga.
there's something cathartic going on over here, so just do what you do.
Like, Helga's watching this kid go through, like, a mental breakdown for, like, 2 seconds before he, like, shoots back up. And he was like, we have to find my friend.
All right, let's go find your friend.
Can I possibly use spout lore or discern realities
Sure.
about criminal activities?
Definitely. I would do spout lore.
All right. What is that? Do I roll for it?
That will be. Let me get the sheet out again. Unless somebody else has it up faster than me.
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Intelligence.
On a 10 plus, the GM will tell you something interesting and useful. On
It's
7
okay.
to 9, the GM will
It's
only
okay.
tell you something interesting.
All right. He's with me. He is with me. He literally just spoke to me. I can do this. It can get done. You know, it can be done. Totally. Shotties, you won't believe it. I think we do need to do those triangles every time because I got a 4 and a 6. Plus 1,
Oh.
11.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So, you know that there's all sorts of places through the Undercity, places of ill repute, gambling houses. But you know that generally, probably the fastest way to get through the city is through the alleys. Most of the main streets are clogged during the day. So you know Shorty probably would have been sticking to the alleys because he was originally trying to tail this orc.
All right.
So
Mhm.
so you actually have stopped in an alley, and looking around, you see a small pair of feet down the alley, sticking out from underneath some trash bags. It's as if Kinkelfurter himself guided you here.
I'm gonna approach the feet
Okay.
and take the bags off them.
Okay. You find Shorty bound and gagged. And he's
Oh no.
I assume this wasn't consensual, my friend, and I take the gag off.
He's like, those sons of bitches. There must have been 5 of them. I'm sorry, Sparrow. They came out of nowhere.
I'm just glad you're safe, mate. You know, I was really worried about you. We thought the worst. Glad, you know, Kinkelfur had his guidance upon you at that moment. What did they look at? Like, you know, 5 guys.
They were
5 guys.
they were all masked, and
Hmm.
I just couldn't tell one from another. And
What the mask look like?
he's like, black. He's like, they were just like all dressed in black, like they were used to moving through the shadows. I didn't see them, but they told me one thing. But you probably already know this. You do not find the Thieves Guild. They find you.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm really not like the most emotional man, but I must say, this Thieves Guild folk have really been ruffling up my feathers since I got back home. I just wanted a nice pink drink and just to have a good old laugh with my family. But then there's all this shotgun, and he kicks a wall. And he's like,
Oh, that's probably gonna hurt.
it's all good. It's all chill. It is all Kinkelfurter's will. Somehow, we trust in a higher power. No pleasure without some annoying pain. All right, Shorty. Did you see where it went? Or like... No.
He's like, no, they jumped me, and I'm sorry.
Brother, relax. I'm not mad at you at all. I'm just happy you're safe. When they get you back home, we're gonna get you a massage, a nice bath. You've been out here in the cold beneath bags all night. I think you
Yeah.
deserve a good rest. So we'll take you back to Gorgeous soon. But there's a little birdie whispering in my ear, Q for quail. And it's saying maybe I want to discern realities to look for clues in the alleyway to see where the Thieves Guild was.
Sure.
Oh my god! I wonder who could have said that!
Sparrow's brain must be big again.
Yeah, it just throbs and then gorgeous for a second and then it shrinks back down to like a peanut size.
You got to give it some time before it can do it again, too.
Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna search the alleyway. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
All right, roll
So
wisdom.
just
And
roll wisdom.
Yep.
Okay, and is that also with my +1 since it is in relation to criminal activities?
It looks like you actually get +2 on wisdom.
Yeah, but because I'm a human rogue, it says I'm a professional. When you spout lore or discern realities about criminal activities, take a +1.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought you went with what's on your character sheet, but we go with what the power says. So okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I add +3 to my roll.
Okay.
And it's wisdom?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 8.
Okay.
You remember the questions? that
Yep.
can be had?
Yeah, I have the thing up here. Okay, so let's see. So 7 and 9 ask 1. Okay, so you can ask one of these questions then.
Okay.
What happened here recently? What is about to happen? What should I be on the lookout for? What here is useful or valuable to me? Who's really in control here? What here is not what it appears to be?
Okay. I'm thinking either what appears not to be as it is, or what is there like something that like is hidden and I'm missing? Is that what it asks?
What here is
What here
useful?
is like
Well,
Like
you could
one
say
is
what
valuable.
happened here recently, or what should I be on the lookout for?
yeah, okay. Okay, I'm thinking maybe what should I be on the lookout for?
Okay. You know, as being a less than reputable citizen, that there are certain places that probably the Thieves Guild probably has their fingers in more than others. One of those are typically the gambling halls. There, it's a place for them to easily get more money out of people, and information tends to get traded there a lot. Again, this isn't something like, oh, that guy works for the Thieves Guild. You don't know who works for the guild, and honestly, you probably have informants working at the Pink Princess because basically they're everywhere. But you know that gambling halls are definitely one of the places they kind of have their hooks in. Less public places where hot goods can be sold, bought and sold, those kinds of places. So you know that probably if you want to get a message to the guild, probably look in one of those places and possibly be overheard saying things.
Okay. Gossip. I love it.
Yes.
Just on like a quick kind of basis, is there any way that I can like try and suss if Shorty was actually truthful about what happened here?
I think that's a good question. I think that might fall under discern realities.
All right. So I've got wisdom again. All right. This one is not about criminal stuff, I think. So it would just be, oh, okay, that's fun. That's 10.
Okay. You can ask then 3 questions from this list. So I'll go back over them again. What happened here recently? What is about to happen? What should I be on the lookout for? What here is useful or valuable to me? Who's really in control here? What here is not what it appears to be?
What here is not as it appears to be. What here is valuable to me. And what is about to happen?
Okay. So particularly with Shorty, he seems eager to get back to the Pink Princess. It's been a couple years since you've seen him. He always seemed loyal, to the family, to the house. You don't suspect he tied himself up like this, but it's always possible that he could have, be working for somebody else. You're just not sure.
What to do? Okay. Now I suspect everyone. What if it's gorgeous? Oh God.
I think it's Pidge. That baby's not saying anything.
Looks like Baby Boss, but in this world it's like, you messed with the wrong family.
Exactly.
You've been gone too long, Uncle. I run the streets around here now. Okay, I guess he doesn't seem sus. What do I know? He's gonna send Shorty on his way.
Okay.
And he's gonna be like, you go back, just make sure everybody knows you're okay. But he's also gonna just put a hand on his shoulder and just lean over real quick. And it goes from really jovial and friendly to just masked friendliness with a slight veiled threat behind it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I'm gonna be putting my trust in you, Shorty. But should I find out that perhaps you're lying about what happened here, or you're lying about anything going on in the Pink Princess, it's not going to be very pleasant, my friend. I promise you that. Are we in agreement?
Definitely. No, I'm loyal to you. You can trust me, boss.
I hope so. Go about your way.
And he turns, spins, runs now back towards the princess.
All right, Helga, we have to go gamble and gossip and have a girls' night. Oh, girls' afternoon. Noon drinking?
Whatever. Which place are we going to?
Helga's like, dude.
I listened to all your rambling. Just, I want to drink.
We'll get you a drink, but when we get there, we have to try and do some acting. We're just trying to catch the eye of the guild, okay?
All right.
All right. So we make our way.
Okay, we're going to switch back to Killian then, who is now finally gone outside the city, and the collar, fits like a glove, and
It's very supple.
yep, and then she's like, doesn't seem happy about it, and then when you attach the leash, she's, yeah, exactly, like that.
Right. I know, girl, but look, it's both of us, all right? We get to share the indignity together.
Okay, so you're gonna put your collar on.
Yep, attach the two together.
Okay. All right. It kind of reminds me of The Walking Dead when Michonne had the zombies walking in front of her. So who's leading who?
Oh, Curly takes the lead. I'll be a half step back.
Okay. All right. So then you make your way up to the gate. The guards stop and they go,
I couldn't find a rope. Is this good enough for you?
They just bust up laughing. They're like, seems like she's just going to take you wherever she wants to go. But as long as you're in charge of her, come on in.
All right, fellas.
Curly knows the way. Somehow she knows where she's going, despite all the different smells and scents and everything in the city. She seems to know the way to the stairways that lead down to the lower levels.
Yeah, she'll find Helga and Sparrow anywhere.
That's what I was going to see. And I believe let's have you make a hunt and track roll to see if you guys can find them.
6.
Okay.
I'm racking up the XP tonight.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're getting the XP. What you do find, though, is when you get down to one of the middle levels, is you see that clinic, and you'd heard about, because you didn't actually see the clinic. You ran into Amber in the bar, but you see a very, very tired-looking Amber kind of running out front, bringing in a new patient. Amber, you do glance over and you see Killian with an enormous freaking bear.
Hey, Amber, how's it going this morning?
Hi, Killy.
Now, why don't you meet my best friend, Curly?
Oh my! He just takes off like a bolt and immediately is like smothering Curly.
Oh.
Can I touch her? Oh my gosh, she's you. Who's a good girl? It is a girl, right? What? Pretty. Oh my goodness, who's such a good bear? Oh my gosh, she's adorable. This is yours? She belongs to you? Or you belong to her?
No. She don't belong to nobody.
Oh, sorry. Oh my goodness. But, wow. I can't believe you got her in the city. That's wow.
Yeah, well, some kind of rope or collar or something.
Amber, you hear a voice, clearing their throat a second time.
Oh. I'm so sorry. I am super busy.
There's a Mother Superior standing there. This is no time for frivolity.
Oh. I'm so sorry, Mother.
Sorry about that, ma'am. I was just inquiring as to whether or not you treated noble animals here as well as people.
No, we only treat humanoids.
I see. You wouldn't happen to have any connections with veterinarian type
Connections? She has this look on her face.
Yeah, like professional connections. People, guild, other healers, people.
There are other houses of the warmed god, I suppose, who would care for the beasts of the wild.
And you might know where they would be.
Amber, get away from that filthy beast, and you need to get back to work.
Oh, yes, Mother. Sorry, Mother. Bye.
It was nice to meet you, Amber.
Mother Superior just turns on her heel and walks back into the clinic.
You, it wasn't so nice to meet.
Amber, you can... Mother Superior has walked away, so you probably have probably about a couple seconds you could talk to Killian still.
Okay. 2 questions. First, what is her name?
Oh, this is Curly. Sorry.
Curly. Oh. And then second question, when are you guys taking off?
I don't know. Basically, we came here with Sparrow, and pretty much when he's ready to go, when he's done with his business, or when I get fed up with this place, 2-3 days, maybe.
Okay. Just, if you can, just please don't leave without me. I have some stuff to take care of first, but I'm really sorry about Mother Superior.
Yeah, I'm sorry for you, kid.
I shouldn't laugh. Anyway, I better get back before she comes out again.
Yeah, keep your nose to the grindstone.
Okay. Bye, Curly.
I swear to God, the Dark Lord was easier to work for.
Probably had a better health plan too.
Yeah.
Okay, we are.
He hated me.
We are going to Killian. We're going to kind of come back to just Killian and Curly. So you're now.
All right, Curly, where do you want to go? I mean, you finally came in.
And she's kind of, and she sees a stand that sells food.
Yeah, the old meat on the stick. Yeah, let's get some of that. No, I don't know what kind of meat it is.
I know technically she can talk. It's more fun for her to just go.
I know. It's like a Han understanding Chewie.
Exactly. So we're going to head back down to the Undercity, where Sparrow has decided to try maybe the most popular of the gambling houses. This place is named Craps Out of Luck. It has kind of a terrible door that really just is practically falling off the hinges. Used to be somebody who used to be pretty good at breaking down doors, but they're not with you at the moment. But you there's really no door to stop you. You get in there, the place is packed with customers. There are roulette tables, mostly card games, a lot of the local gambling games. What's one that Sparrow might have played when he was a kid?
Further fodder.
Furger fodder.
Further fodder, yeah. It's basically like it's a ball tossing game.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like it's a real small ball.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a series of holes of different sizes that you get more points for throwing the ball into.
I'm picturing Hungry Hippos.
Or skee ball.
Or skee ball. Yeah.
Kind of like skee ball, yeah.
More like skee ball. Yeah.
More like skee ball. In the shape of a vagina. And a booty hole.
And I'm picturing the platform. This is why we mark this game as mature. Has a picture of a woman on it.
And you know, like in skee ball, like it has like those rings that are supposed to make like the thing fall in.
Mm-hmm.
You already know what that is, my friend. Majora and Minora.
Well, this version is not just for kids. This one is definitely for earning coin. There are a couple racks of further fodder, and there are waitresses going around with drinks, all sorts of disreputable folks. I was going to say reputable, but most of the nobility and any of the merchants would not be seen here during the day. You know at night it's even more crowded, but you don't really have all day to wait. You want to check this place out and see if you can send a message, but again, somebody has to be listening to that message. So what do Sparrow and Helga do when they arrive within and kind of see all the different games and everything?
You want to get a drink first?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. Let's go to the bar first and grab a few drinks.
Yeah.
And you get to the bar, and there is a large woman, but you're not sure if she's. You think she's maybe an elf. She's very, very tall and thin. Has gold and pink hair, and wears a large nose ring that has 2 chains that attach to her earrings. And she says, "What'll you have?"
What do you got?
Oh, we got all sorts of ales and liqueurs from all over the kingdom.
You are so cool looking.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was waiting for that. Yeah.
She goes, "I know you, don't I?"
Do you?
Yeah, you're Sparrow, aren't you?
Yeah. What's your name?
Me? It's Crystal.
Nice to meet you, Crystal.
Crystal. That's a very, very, very thin hand. and she says, I don't know if I've seen you here before. I know you're busy at the Princess.
Yeah, you know, gambling's really, like, I enjoy it from time to time, but it's really not kind of like my theme on the usual. Kind of just indulging, taking my friend out to see the sights, having a good time. And yeah, I mean, I'll take the fruitiest drink you've got. You know, lots of juice, lots of flavoring, lots of alcohol I can't taste.
Yes, I'll get you that. And looks at Helga. What do you have?
You got any rum?
Of course we got rum.
All right.
And she's like, top shelf?
How expensive is top shelf?
She's like, it'll be 1 gold.
All right, I can do that. Put a gold on the counter.
She's like, all right. Actually takes it, bites it. Says, all right. Gets you the best rum they have. It is definitely not Pirate's Booty like you had at the Pink Princess.
Right.
This is this is
Actual
from
rum.
yeah, this is from the Western Isles.
Oh, interesting.
And puts a she's like, you just want it straight up or you want it mixed with something?
Just straight up's fine.
All right. Puts a lime on it. A little umbrella. Slides it over. And she says, Sparrow, and you wanted something fruity.
Yeah. You know, fruity, punchy. I just really enjoy drinks that I can kind of take my time with without feeling like I want to gag. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Western Isles Privateer Blend.
Oh,
Right.
that's what
All
it
right.
is.
There
Okay. I like
we
that.
have to remember that for later. She brings out a gargantua berry margarita,
Oh, amazing.
and it's in this gigantic glass with a cherry on top, and with another umbrella. She says, "Enjoy your drinks, my friends."
Thank you so
Alright,
much.
thanks.
I'm not gonna lie, really needed this because I'm just gonna gesture to Helga and be like, we've just been having like a stressful few days. Came in,
Right.
hitting
Yeah.
up the van, and I don't know, just things with my brother in the goddamn Thieves Guild, and just it's so. I really needed a drink. I'm not gonna lie, love the Pink Princess, but I've had everything there, like, you know, my entire life. So it's great to get like a drink out from a different place once in a while.
I'm sure we're just getting stared at this point. You know?
There are people coming up to the bar. People coming, going. You could. Let me see what Sparrow. No, he's more traps, tricks of the trade. You're pretty sure people are listening to you as you sit and talk. How long do you stay there?
Just for a few minutes. I'm trying to just get like the drop in the most casual way possible before I go actually play some further ball.
Okay. Crystal leans back. She says, "So you're still running the princess then?"
I mean, it's not like I ran it. I mean, I'm kind of just like. I mean, we all run it, in a sense. But yeah, I guess you could say I run it. It's just I've been taking a leave of absence for a while, so like I put other people in charge, and yeah. So yeah. Why, do you need like a referral? Are you interested in going? I know a bunch of people who might be, if you're interested, willing.
And not at the moment. No, I'm good. But yeah, we can always send people over there. I mean, you know, it's we kind of can do business together. You know, I mean, you know, maybe I talk to the owner, maybe come up with a feeling lucky package. Maybe we can we can work something out with you.
Yeah, sounds great. I mean, one thing is that, like, the Pink Princess, it doesn't really like to mix too much of business with pleasure, There's a fine line between the two, so if you want to discuss, I mean, I could always just come back here, or we could find, like, maybe a third location or something like that. I don't really mind. There's a few shops in mind who have, like, really closed, like, doors kind of places for that, if you're interested.
And she's kind of, I don't know.
You just send
we'll
word
see.
to your boss, yeah.
And she kind of just goes like this too.
Oh wow.
Kind of a.
Does it back?
Yeah. And she says, "I'm sorry, I couldn't help but overhear you said something about your brother."
So, the thing is, I don't really know much about it, but I've been hearing about it. and you would imagine my shock. And you know, he's not always the brightest bird amongst the flock. I mean, I think only a few of us are.
What's his name again?
His name is Canary. He kind of got, no, I don't know, but he just got into some trouble, and I told him, like, you know, don't mess with the Thieves Guild like that, like, you know, you don't mess with guys like that, and it's just
No.
So I'm trying to figure out what happened. But it's kind of, I guess, and I don't know what it is. And they come to my doorstep, and they're like, and so I'm like, get out of my establishment, dog. I don't want you here. You're bad for business. And they're like, ooh, spooky, booky, boogeyman. I'm watching you. And I was like, cool, boya. For, you know.
Helga's starting to down her drink at this point.
Just like, you know. Yeah. Is it possible for me to try and figure out if she's a Thieves Guild in? Because as much as I trust her as a Kinkelferter
You can try discern realities.
Yeah, discern reality. I'm DRing everybody. Alright, there we go. There we go. Do not risk. Oh! This is wisdom, right?
Yeah.
That's a 6, 3, and 2. That's 11.
Okay. You
Jeff,
have, you can ask 3 questions. What happened here recently? What is about to happen? What should I be on the lookout for? What should I be... Oh, I'm sorry. I read that twice. What here is useful or valuable to me? Who's really in control here? What here is not what it appears to be?
Okay. What here is not what it appears to be. What should I be looking for? And what here... should I do who is in control? Or should I do what here is not what it seems? Who is really in control here?
Okay. You realize that she probably shouldn't have said anything about your brother. Because kind of as she said that, and you started answering, she had this genuine look of concern on her face. Like, oh, shit, I shouldn't have said that. You do notice that of the people who have kind of come up to the bar, kind of gone back, a couple of them were lingering a little longer, mostly just nondescript men and women, but a couple of them did seem to linger a little longer when you started talking about your brother. Who's in control here? You know she does not run this place. She is a worker bee, and that definitely probably the Thieves Guild runs this place, and that she's probably going to be in trouble for it. She probably should have just served you the drinks and made some small talk and shut up.
Sorry, just give me 2 seconds.
No problem. Helga,
Yeah.
anything from you?
I think I'm gonna move Sparrow away from the whole chatter that he's doing because it's a lot, and we're gonna take our drinks and go over there somewhere. Thanks for the drinks.
Thank you.
Have you ever played Furthermore?
Helga?
Oh, me? No, I don't even know what that is.
You're gonna love it. Great design, great idea, real fun to play. It's all about skill, a little bit about luck. You know, this is 20% skill, 80%. No.
All right, show me.
Yeah. So I show her to the amazing Furterball or Furter Toss game, where where we already explained what it looks like. And I'm like, this is one of the best inventions of man to date. It beats out the fire. I have to say myself. this is more genuine. This is more genius. And I'm gonna just start playing the game and showing her, like, playing one right next to her and being like, I used to play this a lot. Me and my siblings used to make a line, kind of like I got tossed.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh no.
5% pleasure, 50% name, and 100%.
Oh my.
Well, let's switch.
Let's
back.
assume that Helga has tuned her out at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah. Let's switch back to Amber real quick. You were finally finishing up your shift. You were exhausted, sweaty, and it has been a hell of a day.
Oh, I don't like that word though. A heck of a day.
Excuse me.
Okay. And is there anybody else, or
That was the last patient for your shift.
is Mother Superior still here?
She's still there, yeah. She's probably as tough on everyone as she is on you. They definitely have some novitiates who have not. They're more administrative. You're definitely more in the healing level, but she's kind of getting everything cleaned up, kind of for the next shift that's going to come in. She says, "Amber, you did a fine job today."
Oh, thank you so much, Mother Superior. In warming God's grace.
May the warmth be with you.
And also with you, Mother. I had a question for you, if I may.
Mhm.
Mother Superior, I think that my service to the Warm God could be valuable if I were to venture beyond the city for a time.
Venture beyond the city?
Yes.
What's gotten into you, girl?
Well, I know that you helped my parents and me find a place when we first got here, and I'm very grateful for that. And I just know that there is so much more outside of the city, and strongly that the warming God's warmth could be spread farther. And by extension, if I were to go out into the world, I could learn more about it and be able to spread the word and the warmth by what I learned back here.
Are you trying to tell me you're leaving?
Well, yes, for a time. I'd like to.
What have your parents said of this?
First person I've asked.
You are your own woman. You are a cleric of the Warmed God.
Mm-hmm.
In their name, you do not need my approval. You must do what you feel is right. However, I cannot say that your position here will be vacant.
Understood. And if that be the case, then I will find other ways to make myself useful and in service to the Warming God.
She kind of harumphs and says, "Then go your own way, Amber."
Thank you. Thank you.
She turns her back on you.
Oh.
To go. work on something. But
Yeah.
you get the.
Yeah, I'll leave you to finish up.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Give your parents my regards.
I will. I will.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Let's switch
Okay.
back.
Curry's on
over-
home.
Okay, good. Let's finish up. Is Sparrow, you still there? Or is she frozen
Came
up
back
again?
to pros again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's then go back to
Looks like she's
Killian.
contemplating killing Mother Superior there.
Let's
Where
go
could
back
I
to
hide
Killian.
that body? Oh, wait, she's back.
Oh, wait. Okay. Wait.
Hey.
All right. We're gonna switch back to Sparrow while they're there. Okay.
Just in the tweet of time, you know.
Uh-oh.
Nah.
Oh, no.
Oh no. Okay. Okay. Let's wind back. We'll go back to Killian, who has bought his friend Curly lots of cooked meat.
Mhm. Yeah, I got like 12 sticks here. I just keep
She's
holding it up
no.
as we walk along, catching the sights. I was over there yesterday. They have whatever. Where are we? They have nice hats. Oh, actually, let me get your opinion on one of these that I saw. I kind of like them. Yeah,
Okay, so you can try and
hot
hide.
down here as we move south. I'm thinking of keeping some of the shade on here. So.
Okay, so I'll say
Ooh,
hat.
Giallo sombrero.
Is it an urban sombrero? No.
No, it looks like it's been sitting on the shelf for a while. It's covered in dust. It's kind of pushed toward the back.
And she's like,
What about on you? Let's see here. Hold still. Well, if we cut some holes for the ears, I know. Man,
she's.
no, yeah. It's getting on kind of late. Why don't we? I want to go see if we can't rustle up Sparrow. Let's go by the princess. See if he's there. If
Okay.
not, maybe Helga will be. So
Okay.
we'll spiral down. I don't know, 6 levels or so, and
Yeah. Okay.
Getting your steps in.
Yeah, you did. People definitely get their exercise in Grey Garden. Back at the gambling house, Helga, you've lost. You were standing talking next to Sparrow, and as he was talking, a group of people kind of just started to flow through the area by the bar, where you started to lose sight of him. Even though you're tall, you started to lose sight.
All right, I'm gonna start pushing my way through the crowd.
Yeah. And you're looking around, and you don't see Sparrow.
Huh.
And you don't know if he crept off on his own.
He does
What
hide
happened?
sometimes. Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm probably bigger than most of these people.
Yes, yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm just gonna be like, move them out of the way. Next
Yeah,
group.
you can. I mean, you can move through the crowd pretty easily, and you get the feeling that you're being watched by a lot of people.
Well, I'm pretty big. They're gonna see me. no matter
You
where
are.
I go,
You're enormous,
Uh-huh.
and kind of getting some unfriendly looks from some of the patrons.
I'm looking for my friend.
And they're like, you hear somebody grumble like, barbarian.
Do I still have an axe on my back?
You do. Yeah,
Might need that.
Yeah. Yes. Somebody grumbles, barbarian. Probably doesn't bathe either. Now, granted, you're in a dingy,
A terrible place. Yes.
dingy, terrible place, and they're judging your hygiene, but
Right. Yeah.
still.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna keep kind of pushing the crowd gently out of the way until I can find where Sparrow went.
Okay. You you can't seem to find him. You do come across Crystal, the bartender. She's out from behind the bar, rather, and she looks kind of worried when she sees you. She says, "I don't know where your friend went to." But
really? You tell me the truth.
They've got ears everywhere here. They hear everything we say.
Okay. How big is this place? Is it got a basement? Has it got another floor?
It's really one floor.
Okay.
So you've probably seen about a third of the place. You've kind of seen the bar. You kind of walked past some of the tables.
Oh, hey. I think I found Sparrow.
Yep. And that's when you, looking through the crowd, you do see Sparrow. You were briefly separated.
Right.
Sparrow had kind of wandered off by himself when he saw a crowd approaching, and he kind of just blended into the crowd to kind of.
That's why I couldn't find him.
Kind of do some reconnaissance, and Sparrow, you're getting some looks, some fierce looks from some people, but no one really says anything to you. But you know, when you're getting a stink eye from some people, you now look across and you see Helga is now talking to Crystal, the bartender. They're kind of whispering to each other.
Yep.
I will make my attempt to get closer to Helga.
Okay. And Crystal turns and looks at Sparrow. She says, I was just telling your friend, they're listening to everything we say. We got to be careful.
Oh, that's great.
And somebody whistles, and Crystal pops up and she says, I gotta go. And she scurries back. Well, not scurries. She's very tall.
It'd be hard to scurry if you're very tall.
Exactly.
You know?
She jaunts back to her spot at the bar and gets back to work.
Can I see who whistled?
Yeah. I think that's going to be just a straight intelligence roll.
Aye. Okay, I can do this. That's a 10.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
It was a.
You're my lucky charm.
It was a guy who looks like a manager type who was at the bar, but yeah, he definitely whistled for her to get back to work.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Sparrow disappears into the crowd again.
Exactly.
Yes.
I think we're just going to start doing that now. Like whenever she freezes up, Sparrow disappears.
It's in character.
and goes on recon. Yeah, Helga, you've lost the person you were talking to, and Sparrow has now just kind of wandered off.
I'll go push back through the crowd.
Okay.
Heck, Sparrow went.
Okay. I think what we're going to do is we're going to switch back over to Killian, and you're heading now back down towards you want to head back towards the
Pink Princess. Yeah.
Pink Princess. Amber, where's she going after work?
She's gonna go to her parents.
Okay. All right. I don't know if I have information on your parents.
I haven't really provided any.
Okay, then we are going to improvise.
Yeah.
So,
So
No.
father is a
The
dwarf.
spot is hot.
Oh. The spot is hot. Do you want to do anything with Sparrow while we've got Vivi back?
actually, this is something I'd like to try. I'd like to sometimes have other players maybe play some of the NPCs.
Oh, awesome.
So, Vivi, who would you like to play, the mother or the father?
I'll play the mother.
Okay. Would someone like to play Amber's father?
Be happy to.
There you go.
Okay. Then I'm going to turn the scene over to you guys.
So her father is a dwarf and a former adventurer, now retired. Her mother is human and a blacksmith, and they met because she forged his equipment.
Okay. Hola! You've come home.
Hi, hello, Father.
You about ready for dinner?
Yes, I am famished. The line at the clinic was so long today.
Oh, great. We got bangers. We got mash.
Oh, my favorite.
Do you
Oh,
want
I'm
anything
so
else?
hungry.
We got greens.
I'll have a small handful of greens. She probably won't eat them.
My sweet, I tell you, you've got to eat your greens.
I know. Yes, Father.
All right, 2 bangers, half a plate of mash. There you go.
And she immediately starts digging in. There were a lot of sick people today.
All right.
You two are feeling okay, right?
Oh yeah,
I-
we're getting fine.
I mean, yeah, you know, my old knee's been bothering me ever since I got
yeah.
that arrow through it, but it's fine.
That
And
old
the bad
arrow
weather
to
don't
me
make
again.
me feel good either. You know, my back hasn't been all the same. It's just hard at work all day, and you know, I get real tense in my shoulders, and it's just aches everywhere.
That reminds me, I picked up some of that nice oil that you like.
Oh, that's so nice of you, sweetie.
I'll
I
give you a
really
good rub
appreciate
later.
it. Oh, you rascal. But so there's a sickness? Is it like a flu, or is it like from one of those? Forgive the honker outside. They're just trying to get business. Is it one
Not
of
the best neighbor.
No.
brothels? Is there something going around with them?
I don't know. Mother Superior seemed to think it was coming from the lower city.
The lower city? Oh, those poor people. Well, thank God that the warming God is there to help them with his systems and his temples. You know, the people could really use that kind of support.
Yeah, I know. Back in there.
Speaking of which,
witches.
no, Mother,
Oh.
Father, I met some travelers
Oh, that's
from
good for
outside
you.
of town, and I've been thinking
Mm-hmm.
that maybe it's time that I went and did some work in the name of the warming god outside of the city walls. Father, I know that you were an adventurer, and
Right?
I just think of all that you did in the world, and I feel like I'm at a point where
I see. No, well, you know, your mom and I, we've always thought that you were worth much more than what you put into that clinic. Not that you haven't been doing good works, mind you.
thank you.
But yeah, there's more people in the world that need to hear the word. I know that you can handle yourself. Just try not to kill as many people as I did.
Oh, I hope not. I'm
Sweetie, Amber's a lover, not a fighter.
I know, and I love that about my little girl. No, you
oh,
Oh, sweetie, you're destined for great things. Great things. You know, I always knew that you were going to outgrow this little house and that you were going to outgrow this town. And I'm just so glad that you're chasing it. I just want you to be careful, okay? Because not everybody you're going to meet on the road is a nice person. And you're such a nice person. And nice people think that everybody's nice like them. But I'll tell you, there are some mean sorts out there. You know, today I was working with a woman. Rude beyond belief. And you think it's nice in here?
I
What?
met this dude. She's not all that is. Now, before you do anything drastic, I'm going to have to put my foot down and say we have to meet these people you're talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, how long have
Yeah.
you known them?
well, I met them all the other day. Well, one came into the clinic. She she's massive. Like, she's really huge, but she was really nice. And then there was another, like, really stern-looking guy, and I introduced him to mac and cheese, so I don't know. I get the vibe that he's not all that tough or mean like he looks. And he's got a bear, and her name is Curly. And then there's another person they travel with, and his name is Sparrow, and I think that's his actual name because I met a bunch of his siblings, and they all have bird names, and he's got this, like, really long mane of, like, really dark hair, and just
He's a country boy.
yeah, but in like a, not in like a highfalutin, like, better than you sort of, well, maybe a little, but yeah, I don't know, and he goes by Darkwing, so I don't know.
That's
Is that like a family name, or is it like a street name, or maybe like their chosen name?
Well, he
Didn't we know some
said,
Darkwings about 30 years ago.
There used to be a family of Darkwings, but I think they moved out. Like they didn't stay too long.
Yeah, we never saw much of them anyway. Yeah,
Well-
so bring your new friends round. We're gonna have to vet them for you before we can really give our blessing. But I think that you're onto something. It's a good plan. You should see the world. People should know. Oh, down to Florida. Oh, it's a terrible place.
of course, yes. I think you'll really like them. I'll see about if I can bring them by. If not tonight, then maybe perhaps tomorrow for lunch.
Yeah, bring them round for dinner tomorrow.
Dinner,
We'll cook
okay.
your favorites.
Oh,
we'll
boy.
do the mac and cheese.
Yes.
Yes.
And
more
Not
than-
gonna lie, homies.
Oh, there's
It's
two of you
rough
there
here.
for a moment.
Hold on. This is rough.
All right, but yes, I'll be sure to bring them by for dinner tomorrow. Do you need me to pick up anything while I'm out?
Oh yeah. I'll make a list. Give it to you in the morning.
All right.
And then I'll swing by the clinic around noon to see if I can't pick it up from you. So I have time to cook.
Okay. And Mother Superior, I already let her know, and she's given her blessings. So,
Oh, yeah. Did she now?
yeah. Surprisingly.
Right. I
Well-
always figured there was a heart in there somewhere, but it's tough to dig for.
She is very selective about showing any kind of affection at all, ever.
Right.
Well,
But she's a healer. She does good work. So
thank you both. I love you.
we love you too, sweetie.
We love you too, sweetie.
Coldest of the warmed. Nice.
You're
Hello?
muted. Down.
I
Can you
Hello,
hear me?
sorry about that.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
I
okay.
can hear
I
you.
thought maybe it was Sparrow's.
No,
but no.
It was me. I was muted.
Okay.
I think that sets up an awesome meet the parents kind of
Yeah.
episode.
You guys are gonna have to play a meeting yourselves.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Let me tell you.
No, we'll work it out so that they're never in the room at the same time.
Yeah.
Mama Forge Glow is not, she kind of likes Sparrow, but like what she's heard of him so far, she's like, that sounds like a rascal. That sounds like someone who is not the kind of character who is a great influence for my daughter. Like, everybody else she described as real nice, but she went into this boy's hair and his attitude, and Amber's of that age.
She finds out that he's an initiative of Kinkleford.
Oh,
Yeah.
that ain't gonna go over well.
Mm.
He's gonna go in with the symbol blazed on his
Right?
chest.
It's
He's
a nice
like,
brooch.
And Amber's
I actually think next episode will be called Meet the Parents.
That seems good. Mm-hmm.
her prayers that night. She says a little forgiveness to the warming God for not telling her parents about where she spent the night and the day where she was.
Okay.
That'll be fun to
They
tell
have,
them.
they have
Yep.
feelers out. They know everything that you do.
Eyes in the back of their head.
Maybe her parents work for the Thieves Guild. Who knows? So, yeah.
Don't even say that, man. I'm so paranoid right now. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Every NPC I meet is gonna get hit with a DR. Like, it's not even, I'm not even joking, man. Like, you just up my paranoia in this game by 20%. And I was like, I thought I was the big, bad, sneaky guy. There's another guy in the shadows waiting for me, Darkwing.
Then mission accomplished. If we make Sparrow paranoid, so.
But I was like, it's cool.
Yep.
Everything's fine.
All right. I think that's actually a really good place to wrap up for
Yeah.
tonight.
Mhm.
And then we'll get together next week, and we'll see the mob meet the parents, and we'll see how they get along, and can Amber leave the nest and perhaps become one of the birds? Who knows? We will have to see in our next episode.
Yeah.
I want to thank my players for another amazing night. You guys are great. I'm glad you were receptive to playing the parents. We're going to do that more. I think that's going to be fun. Is maybe have you guys play some NPCs
That'd be
a
fun,
little
yeah.
more, because I think that also gives it more input from you guys, and it keeps it a little more random, because one of you just may decide to just do something crazy. Who knows? So I think that'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, exactly. So I want to thank everybody who's been watching, everybody who's joined us tonight on the chat and everything. Thank you very much. We're going to go ahead and we're going to see if we can get that Mini Melts sponsorship going. So I'm going to switch it back over to Vivi first for her weekly plea.
Yes.
Hello. I know that I did short out like 5 times today, which I really apologize for. There's literally nothing I can do about it. I'm just a girl. And honestly, the universe is against me. But you know what could honestly make everything better?
What was
The
that?
sponsorship by Mini Melts. Mini Melts, I'm your biggest fan. I have loved you since I knew you existed. So that was like, I don't know, 15 years. And I've seen your vending machines everywhere at malls for super exorbitant prices. But then they like get put down at 7-Eleven, which is really my saving grace. And I really love your Mini Melts cotton candy flavor. It's my favorite thing ever. It always comes with a spoon, even though I'm scared for a second that there's no spoon. You guarantee there's a spoon in there. And I think you guys are great. I think you guys should keep up the good work. And above all, I think that this is your great time to do an act of community service and help out a small channel and just a girl who wants to get a sponsorship from you, Minimelts. Mr. Minimelt, this is my plea to you. I beg of you, please sponsor our show and maybe like send me like 20 days worth of Minimelts. Like if you're feeling especially generous, 25. Like, you know, or like you could do more, you could do less. If I got anything from the mail from you, I would hang it up, right? I would talk to my grandchildren about it in 60 years. But you know where I stand on this front. Now it's time for you to make your stand, Mr. Minimelts. Also, follow my art channel. I've talked about it many times, but I forgot my username. So
okay,
I'll put it in the comments on YouTube. But the problem is I have a stupid username that I don't like, and so I don't remember it. And I'm going to fix that. Anyway, you guys should support me.
That's awesome. Thank you. Jeffrey.
I'm trying to look up the username real quick, and I was like, I got you, and then it's like, oh no. It's like
Thanks, Jeff.
Draws.
I can't look at it right now because I'm using my phone to do this.
What's happened to v_v.draws?
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, that's it? Yeah.
I think that's it. It's just like I wanted it to be like v.v.draws or v_v_draws, but like 2 people had taken that username already.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Evil.
actually, if you just type in v_v.draws, VEE_VEE.draws, it takes you to v.draws.
Oh.
Or it'll take you to somewhere else. It's actually a little bit hard to find. So
wow.
you might want to consider something
An easier one. Yeah, and for the people who took the usernames I wanted, give it back.
The Thieves Guild beat you to it.
It was the Thieves Guild, definitely. Okay.
Well, my username is @JGilbankArt on most social platforms, and you can go there to.
Ooh, you're cutting out.
Cutting out.
Is that loose connection playing up again?
I think it might be, yeah.
Sorry, my bad. I
hold
inflicted
that
him
cord.
the curse.
Yeah. All right. So @JGilbankArt.
Sponsorship. Everybody's
Yeah.
tab is falling apart.
Oh boy. And yeah, check that out, and check out the other channels and the other streams on this channel, because they're all really awesome and cool and tons of great people playing.
Thank you. All right, Jen.
Hi, I'm the host of the Shadow Stone podcast, which I'm tripping over right now because I've been in this room too long. Yeah, so new episodes come out every Saturday. I missed like a month because I was really, really sick, but I'm better now. So you can find all that at shatteredsoulstone.com. Episodes come out generally every Saturday. Also, my husband Sean and I went to a concert in a cafe recently, and the guy's name is Jody Mulgrim. You're seeing it backwards here because that's how this works. And the album title for this shirt is Toyota Dolphin, which is a song that he made. He's amazing. He's got like the best vocals ever, one-man band kind of thing, and it was really cool. We had like all these people that were like as old as me in there, you know.
As old as you.
Yeah, yeah. There were a lot of people that had like a lot of gray hair and stuff like that. Everybody was nice, you know. And his wife corralled 2 little children the whole time while he was playing, and you know, it was a lot of fun. So he's on Bandcamp if you want to check him out. Jody Mulgrim.
Okay, sounds good. Cool. Mr. Q.
Hey everybody, check out Husbeth Games on DriveThruRPG. Check out MobiusWorldsPublishing.com. Maybe Tom will put links in the Dingleberry. One of these days we'll get a little placard we can put up instead of my ugly face. And
you take that back, mister.
All right, no placard.
It's weird. The audio messed with ugly, and I heard handsome.
Oh, yeah. You gotta get that wire fixed, man. You're gonna lose jobs.
Yeah, man.
All right. For me here at the channel, tomorrow night we have another episode of Postmortem, our Vampire the Masquerade game. And then next week, come back here Wednesday night for more of the Trash Mob. Yeah. And we will see what happens when the families meet. So from everybody here at the channel, thank you again, everybody, and good night. And love the nightcap there.
Yeah, you guys didn't see the quick change, but
orange glow.
My mommy was like, "It's sleepy time," and so it's like time to put my bonnet on. I'm not going to bed till.
Gotcha. All right, well, let's wrap up then, so everybody can go to bed then. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.